guess even just look straight ahead and answer.
Okay.
Coach, obviously, come up short tonight, but what are your takeaways from? We'll start with tonight specifically.
Well, tonight specifically, I just don't think we probably give away a little bit too much at the beginning of the game. Needed to get a little bit more pressure, I think, to their back lines because they were just kind of playing it in behind us and looking for flick-ons, and with the field being quite wet, I thought we give away a little bit too much territory, and then as a result, corners from that, which is where they end up scoring from.
They kind of created some chances, really. One right off the bat, but was their front giving you some problems on the back line?
No, not really. I think it was just sort of running behind in the sort of speed of the pitch, and like I said, we weren't getting pressure to their back line, so they were able to kind of play those balls, and every time we got a flick on, it was we were having to defend pretty deep. And I think in the second half we got a lot more pressure to them and kind of fixed that somewhat, but obviously didn't do it soon enough to create enough chances to score.
Yeah, this one hurts tonight, but you guys did a lot of good things this year.
Yeah, no, it was a decent year. We never quite put it all together as we could have. I thought we were very dangerous. We had some very dangerous players, Milo, Matthew, Messi up front. I thought we did, we did some good things, but without ever being great. But like a great bunch of guys, great team.
When you look at some of the senior class and what they've been able to accomplish in quite a few years here, and we made the NCAA tournament the last 3 years, and really did some special things.
Yeah, no, those guys have got a lot to be proud of. I said to them, they've said it here. Well, everybody's very unhappy with that, result out here tonight. I think you come to a place like this, and we were expecting to win. I think that just shows how far they've helped bring the program. Those guys are Milo's, Collins, Ollie's, Ibras, Gabby's, Finney's. Trying to think if I don't want to miss anybody. Zhao, just some fantastic players, and they've essentially everybody who comes after them stand on the shoulders of giants in this program, because the bar is national championship or we're unhappy, and that's an incredibly great place to be. Obviously they're bitterly disappointed tonight, and they knew this team had a bit more, but that's soccer sometimes. You can create good chances, and you can be right there, and it's the odd goal that undoes you.
How much familiarity was there between this team, these two teams, and the ones that played in the title game?
Yeah, I thought it was weird. I talked to a few people beforehand about obviously trying to build it as a rematch, but it just didn't feel like that. For us, it didn't feel like a rematch or anything that we had to do. The teams are quite different, and we're quite different than we were in the spring of 21. So it didn't kind of feel like that. We knew them very well, but I think that was more from the the scout and the hard work that Josh puts in to put that together. I thought that was I thought we knew him very well from that, but not really from the national championship so much. Thanks, Luke.